It's time to be a superhero and make yourself a vegetable cottage pie. This vegetable cottage pie is great for just using up whatever you've got available. I've already got some diced swede in the bowl there, and we're just going to add to that some diced carrot. Just keep it all sort of cubey sort of size, that helps it all cook nice and even. So I get all my root veg, some celery, and for you who don't know how to chop the onions up like a pro, this is how we normally do it. So make sure you keep the end right on, so you just take that off so the onion doesn't all fall to bits. So you've got the end on there, then you cut that literally in half, and then you just score it down, and then you might see some people cut it in there, but normally I don't bother. You've got nice and diced, and that's how the pros normally do it. To give this one a little added twist, we're going to put in a little bit of jerk seasoning. The little boy hates all this food spicy, so I'm not going to go too mad, but at home, if you like it spicy, go for it. And then we're also going to put in these green split peas, and I just let them absorb all that oil and flavours from the veg up. And we're going to just introduce some water and a squeeze of tomato puree, a little bit of cracked black pepper. Just be careful, you've got the jerk seasoning in there and that's going to have a lot in, so don't go too mad with that. A vegetable stock, and these split peas will start absorbing the water quite quickly, so don't let it boil dry. We're quite fortunate, we've got some fresh thyme in the garden, so if you don't, you can put a little bit of dried in. Once your thyme's in there, just add your garlic that's chopped up. You just leave that simmering for a while. Now's the time to boil your potatoes, so bit of salt, water, just bring them to the boil slowly. That's been simmering now for a good 10 minutes, and the split peas, you can see they're just sort of absorbing that water, and they're pretty much nearly there. So we're ready to go with the rest of the veg, which is our softer veg, leeks, courgette and some red pepper. In a little bowl I've just got a little bit of flour, water and a few gravy granules. You don't have to use the gravy granules, but I just find it gives it a little bit of thickening plus a little bit of flavour there. And then as you see, that's thickening it up. So once you've got it thickened up, turn the heat off, and we're just going to add in a couple of handfuls of baby spinach and stir that in. Spinach is nicely wilted in. You want an oven proof dish that you can just pour it into, and if you make a big batch you can always freeze this when it's made up, flatten it down, and you need to leave that to cool before we put the potato on the top. At this stage, if you want, you could put some sweet corn frozen and peas frozen on top. I sometimes do that, but as we've got the peas in there and we've got quite a lot of veg, I'm going to leave that out today. Potatoes have been steamed and drained. Just going to add to there a couple of knobs of butter, cracked black pepper, you can use white if you want, a bit of sea salt, and that just all gets mashed together. If you feel like you want it a little bit wetter, you can always put some milk in there, but I always find a bit more butter's nicer. And then we're just going to rustically put it on the top. Doesn't have to be piped or perfect. Press that round the sides, and I think you'll agree with me, once that's baked, that's going to be lovely. This is going to be short and quick. My hands are burning, so give us a thumbs up, leave a comment down below, and until next time, enjoy.